With the first pitch, here it comes.
1-0.
There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup.
First and third, you know he's going to do roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for.
Meanwhile, now this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Tehran's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He starts the inning.
Off to the Braves, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Next for Oakland.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up.
Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former no pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Hit in the air down the left field line. Laureano on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 1.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that for the rest of the game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Now back.
Center fielder, Mark Canha.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. set and the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Touché, sir.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He did a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Davis, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Soroka, a Canadian native. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not. A lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
In now, Josh Phegley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. Fouled away.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Lifted the other way to left center. Laureano moves over, and that retires the side. Braves are... And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Leading off.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here comes the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Freeman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Outside, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Digging in now, Mark Canha, man at first after the 2-out walk. Left center, base hit. Olson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in this week. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play.
Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Acuna Jr.
Line drive to left. Laureano is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat.
Belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Freddie Freeman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers against Manaea. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Digging in, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nick
lifted in the air to center field. Kenna moves over. 1 out.
Batting 5th.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Semien backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. all of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he lays off there 1-0. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swanson scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Chris Davis now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has a 3-for-12 line. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuña ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was to make him pay for it.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career numbers against Manaea. He's 0-for-4. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kenna looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Olsen is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. In now, Marcus Semien. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Semien makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh Donaldson.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone. to lead off the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Nick Markakis.
Popped straight up. Chapman has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Chapman. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
So now it's Mark Canha, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Flowers.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Semien is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll look. To bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And his indecision costs him here as they'll put the tag on him for the second out. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Popped up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and he pops him up. Albies into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lifted down the line in left. Inciarte on the run. And they can't run it down. Pitch is popped up. Soroka is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Phegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Piscotty, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Line drive to left. Laureano is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lined hard down the line in right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Freddie Freeman sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Kenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well hit to right.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting. the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now, of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball.
And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And not in time as the run scores. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down. enter himself and come through in a big spot. Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Mike Fiers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Fiers gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Profar calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's really struggled 0 for 10. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Laureano, and that retires the side. Trying.
The Athletic, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Mark Melanson comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Melanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Jurickson Profar will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Flowers has it, but no chance to recover. Profar is on at first after the strikeout. Riding in once again, Josh Bigley. His career numbers against Melanson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line to the right side. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And now the runner from 3rd scores to give them a very important insurance run. And the 2nd run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
The batter, number 10.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Albies has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Matt Chapman. His career numbers against Melanson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. Fegley stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here now.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kenna coasts under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up, Acuna. Gone off the batter's eye.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's Shane Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for Atlanta, number 19.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's gone 2 for 5. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
In there, a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dick.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch sharply toward the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
From the stretch, on the ground to second base, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Now is our final line
wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Manaea is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.